and gentlemen, it is Throw It Out There Thursday, however you want to be it. But actually, we're going to be announcing the raffle winners for the 4 giveaways that we did that you guys helped out with to save money or to help get money for friends of ours to be able to replace some of their things and their belongings. So we're going to be doing that. Also, at the end of this video, the tube socks will be live on the website, www.shocktherapyusa.com. So should we just get into it, Justin? Just do a raffle?
You know what, Steve?
You don't care. Never mind.
Today's feed is all about Steve. He's running this show. I'm going to be in the back reading some questions. So you guys want to give me some good stuff? I will definitely mess with Steve.
Justin and I are asking Steve questions today, so it's going to be pretty good.
Steve, you take over. It's your deal. Run with it, man.
I know nothing. Anyways, so guys, we did 4 giveaways, okay? 2 for a complete dual rate spring kit and ride improvement system, and 2 for just a dual rate spring kit. It filled up in, what was it, 4 days, Josh? No, not even. 3 days. 3 days. Filled up in 3 days. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. So let's just get into it. Let's do one of the raffles. Do you have a question, Justin?
I do. What does this raffle benefit?
This raffle benefits one of our very own, one of our friends got affected by the flash floods and the monsoons that happened out in New River. Swept their entire house away and destroyed their cars and basically their whole property. So it's going towards a good cause, and thank you guys.
Hey, Steve, do you know how much money that we raised?
You're going to make me do math right now.
So I can save you the hassle.
4,600?
No, it's almost $6,700.
Oh, because we did the fire in the sky, right?
That's right. So they're about 66 or 700, somewhere in that range.
Awesome.
And that's badass. It's because of you guys, part of this. So thank you very much for being involved in that. What are you giving away first?
We're just gonna go with, we'll go with the big one. We'll do one of the dual rate spring kits and ride improvement systems. Mitchie, can I please borrow your hat?
No hawk over here on the left.
No hawk, but he'll have a mohawk one of these days, right, Mitchie, when you perfect it?
I mean, I technically have a mohawk.
Well, you do have a mohawk. We're gonna spike it though. Do I have to read all the names or just?
No, just understand that everybody who is in this, whoever applied for that, is in his hand right now. So we're going to throw all those names in for this particular drawing. And which one is it again? This
one is going to be a ride improvement system with dual rate spring kit. Yeah, so it'll be one of the full ones. So I'm just folding them up real quick. And then I will have, you know what, Justin? I'm going to have you pull the first name.
Oh, well, thank you.
That way, when it's not the person that won, it is your fault, not mine.
Okay, I'll take it. That's fine with me.
All right. There we go.
Ryan Cass, I believe. Ryan Cass, yes. Steve's tube sock video is quite disturbing. I agree with you. In the best way possible, though. Actually, in a very, very good way. It's disturbing.
What was disturbing about it? It was hot. Thanks, Josh.
I don't know. The close-ups on you.
You should have seen some of the bloopers in there because I'm sure there was real creepy stuff in there.
All right, you guys ready?
Go ahead.
I'm not looking. I'm over here somewhere.
Not that one. I'm kidding.
Not this one? Probably. Thanks for doing big letters so I can read it.
You're welcome. That's
the winner is Edra
Orozco.
Edra Orozco. Dual rate spring kit and internal shock work. Congratulations. You won that one on this poll.
You are our first winner.
So we got you guys set aside. Thank you.
What should they do if they won, Steve? Are they gonna?
You should. You should direct message us. We have your email too. We'll send you an email. But you can DM us on the Shock Therapy page, and we will get you taken care of. We'll do one more, and then
you want to do them all?
Let's just do them all. We'll do a dual rate spring kit on this one.
I'll fill the time for you there, Steve.
Okay, you fill the time for me, Justin.
Time filler. Here we go. Stu Peace wanted to know if the IQS system adjusts high-speed compression, low-speed compression, or both. The answer is both. But it does not adjust the low speed in a significant way until you get into the medium adjustment, okay? So when you're in soft, you're basically running around with high and low speed all the way open or as loose as you can get it. In the mid adjustment, you're getting more high speed than you are low, so you still have a little bit of the plush factor at that setting. In the stiff setting, or all the way stiff, firm, I think is what the switch says, right, is almost exactly like having the compression adjusters turned all the way stiff. So that's your range.
Yeah, it's also cool because it takes a little bit of the guesswork out of it by adjusting both through the switch too. So just for ease of adjustment, I guess.
And the reason that is because we really don't want to have low speed getting shut off right away and having a rough ride in the small chop and chatter. So it works out great. We've done a ton of testing there. Next, what is this particular one?
This one is going to be just for a good old-fashioned spring kit, Justin. A good old-fashioned spring kit.
All right, here we go. Looking this way. This one feels good.
That does feel good.
Luckily, I was not in your pants. That's for sure. Zach Layne. Zach Layne, you've won a dual rate spring kit. Zach, actually, here's proof right there, right? There you go, Zach.
Winner,
Thanks,
winner.
Zach.
Give us a call. We'll get you hooked up on that. Next, Steve, what are you doing?
We'll just split it up. We'll do another ride improvement system with a dual rate spring kit. And if you guys are looking to purchase any RC2s, now we may not have them for the XP1000 and or the Generals, but we do have IBPs for your Honda Talon and for your Kawasaki.
Talon.
Isn't that how you say it?
As if the Honda was French.
Isn't that how you say it?
That's a bougie Honda.
Yeah, it's a Honda Talon.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach Layne is watching. He's your
Zach Layne, congratulations.
Zach. Good job, bud. Thanks for jumping in on that.
Someone wants to know if my hair is a high-speed adjustment.
Dude, actually, it is. You know what? It's a gauge for how high speed you are.
It's like a wind factor. You know how much it folds
Once
back.
you
That tells
perfect
you how
it,
fast you're
this
going.
is going to be perfectly straight at low speed.
Yeah.
And then
Start to
mid speed
go
and
back a
high
little
speed
bit.
for sure.
Sick.
Mitchie, speaking of that, why don't you pull the next name
What
out
is
of
what
the
is
hat?
this one for?
This one is for a ride improvement system with dual rate spring kit.
Oh, another one?
Another one. We got two of each.
Sick. Good for that one.
Looks good.
Benjamin Pulido?
Congratulations, Benjamin.
Good job, bud. Thanks for being involved in that. You are a winner. So I'm going to fill some more time for you there, Steve.
Please do that.
Your thing. Remember, you guys, I can't see up close, and I'm not wearing glasses today, so forget it. But Alicia Garcia said, hey, guys, Nora here, as in Nora Racing Association, and we'd like to thank you for the awesome suspension setup on our new course setting Can-Am. Look at the video. You guys go to the video at Nora and check that out. Thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate that. Mitch, you got anything good?
Let's see. Nick F. Windsor, can you get camber changes during compression and droop in a Polaris like the KRX has?
Yes, but it's minimal because the upper arm and lower arm lengths are very close to the same length of each. You have to have a shorter upper arm than the lower and shorter by about 25% shorter upper arm than the lower, which is 75% of the lower arm length is your upper. That's about the magic spot where you're going to get camber gain that's accurate. Polarises aren't that much, so they get a small amount. Steve.
We've got our next dual rate spring kit going. Josh, would you be the lucky one to pull?
Mm-hmm. Is this the last one?
This is the last one.
There you go. Drum roll.
Kevin Martin. You have won yourself a dual rate spring kit.
Nice, Kev.
Good job, Kevin.
Good job, Kevin.
I
Nice,
got another time filler for you, Steve.
Thank you.
Chase Bennett wants to know, do we have IQS for the Pro XP walkers, or should I buy RC2s to get the IQS? There is no IQS for any shock other than a Fox. We're not planning on doing any kind of IQS stuff on any walkers. So in order to get that, definitely you're going to be buying RC2s for that Pro with IQS. And that is one awesome upgrade. We have done that quite a bit, and everyone comes back just elated with what they get. And there's one outside right now that we just finished up. I don't think you can see that though, Josh. But Mitch, what do you got?
SoCal X Trek wants to know, when will you start being in Glamis? Steve, when
we are going to start being in Glamis starting at October. So Camp Razor was canceled, but that doesn't mean we won't be there, guys. We'll be at Glamis. I believe we leave the 27th-ish. I'm on Burgundy. I think we leave the 27th, and then we're there till the 31st. And then we'll be there for Thanksgiving, Christmas-y, New Year-y, and then Presidente.
El Presidente. Jason Croker is asking, on my dual rate spring kit setup, once I adjust them for the proper ride height after 100 miles, do I also have to adjust the crossover rings? Absolutely. Anytime you adjust the ride height, you should check the crossover. If you adjust it back to the same ride height that you originally had, you shouldn't have to touch the crossover, but you should be checking it and you make adjustments according. Raimundo Castro, what do we have for the Pro XP? We got a lot of stuff, right? We've got shock internals. It doesn't matter if you've got a Walker or a Fox live valve, or if you want to upgrade the system to a Fox RC2. If you had Walkers, then we've got shock internals. We've got spring kits, shock upgrade, IQS if you have Foxes. We have links, sway bar links. We have rear radius rods.
Front limmies.
We have front limit straps. We're about to have rear limit straps coming out here. Actually, they're done, but they're about 3 weeks out on plating, and then we'll have rear limit straps for that. What else, Mitch?
Tie rods for that and the Turbo S that are going to be here real soon. We're still waiting on a couple things for that. But
and on that tie rod kit, Lauren, come on back. You can come through here. Go that way. That's fine.
Sorry.
Everybody would appreciate it.
Get it, girl.
That's right. Well, also, when we release the tie rod kits, they're going to be adjustable. You will have the ability to adjust all the bump steer out of your normal style Polaris outer ball joint pin, tapered pin style that converts to an adjustable system that we just perfected, and it's patented. That will be coming out as well.
Yep.
And that adjustable system you can upgrade on any aftermarket tie rod kit that you already have, as long as it's a 5/8 rod end on the outside.
I think that's my favorite part.
It's because you've got the most time into that one. That's your baby.
Well,
that's
and,
for sure.
and it works with everything, so that's pretty cool. Like, it doesn't, you don't have to, I guess, buy ours, but it's cool if you do. But if you have an aftermarket one, it works for that same tie rod kit too. So,
Steve, can you do me a favor? Grab
Yes.
all the winners,
Yes.
say their names
Yes.
out loud. If not, maybe put their name up in front so everybody can see them.
Absolutely.
We have some people that have come in a little bit late and they're asking.
So, one of the dual rate spring kits is Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin.
Nice, Kev.
One of the other dual rate spring kit is Zach Layne.
nice, Zach.
Good job, Zach.
Good job, buddy. Then we have, for one of the dual rate spring kit and ride improvement system, we have Edra Orozco. Hope I said your last name right, Edra.
Orozco.
Roscoe, sorry, I didn't
Roll the
R.
R's. Sir.
Roscoe. And then for the other dual rate spring kit and ride improvement system, we have Benjamin Pulido.
Danny boy.
Congratulations to all four of you. We have your email. We will send you an email, or you can direct message us on our Shock Therapy Instagram.
Steve, I'm going to run through a couple of questions while you're thinking about how to drop your socks.
They don't drop, Justin.
That is what I thought you might say. So, Kyle Drake, will there be a Pro S or Pro R? What will we see first?
Ooh.
Actually, a really good question,
That is a
which
good
I
question.
cannot answer. I'm sorry. We're going to find out with you. Layne Boyle, what all do you have for the Honda Talon 1000X live valve? Mitch.
Well, Justin, can you
wait.
pronounce it properly, please? It's
What's
the
that?
Honda Talon.
Talon.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Talon X. Mitch.
1000X live valve, did you say? Sorry.
I did say live valve.
live
yeah.
valve.
Actually, Layne said
Layne.
live valve. Yeah.
Springs and valving for sure. We have that. I believe we have front limit straps for that, and we have radius rods for that car as well. A couple things coming for that. I think we're working on a sway bar option for that as well, and some link kits too. Just-
and tie rods with
Yep.
bump steer deletes.
Yep.
on
So, like basically, the tie rod kit's gonna work for every manufacturer of UTVs. So that's gonna be really cool. But as of stuff right now, what I just said is pretty much all we have for that guy or for that car.
Kevin Nastic says, and sorry if I murdered your name, but I can't read it. Do you have high clearance radius rods for an XP1000? We do not. We are working on them. It's going to be months. If you need a high clearance one and you're waiting for us, don't wait. Just saying.
Just move it along,
yeah,
Scooter.
move along. Just buy
Move it
them
along.
from someplace. It's going to be a while, but we are working on them. So
I have a really good question.
yes.
Vinny wants to know any credit if we upgrade to RC2s and leave the walkers with you.
It's a great question. We would love to credit you, but the truth is that we have thousands of shocks here that do us absolutely no good but sit on the shelf. No, you're not going to get any credit from us. But you can sell those things used pretty quick. Most of the walkers that we've seen are anywhere from $900 to $1,500 a set. you can recover quite a bit of money. So you sell them yourself, please. We don't have the room. Steve!
Justin!
Would you like to take it away on your sock drop? I mean, I know it's the wrong thing to say.
You can come through. You're good. You're good.
What am
Get
I
her
gonna
again.
do?
Get her again.
Hello.
Yeah, come on in.
I need that rack. What's up here, please?
Well, I don't know, guys. There's not much to talk about, but the sock is going to be here. I am just so happy that it came out before the Speed UTV because you guys were giving me a lot of crap about it.
That's a pretty good one, actually.
On which one was going to come out first, and damn it, Robbie, I beat you. Okay.
Check those out. Those are pretty cool how that lines up exactly.
It's
Perfect.
almost as if I made it to be that way.
You did sort of plan that.
It is almost
Tell
as if
everybody how picky you were in the process of these socks and why that took so long.
Well, it took so long, yes, because I was very picky because I want to make sure if we're putting our name on it that it is the best product out there. And it had to do with material, it had to do with stretch, had to do with how the sock stays up and it never drops. Had to do with just material and basically the flow of it. And I tell you what, guys, they're great. I love them. It's my favorite sock as of right now.
Why don't you point out some of the things in the sock that were important to you to get through the design process, how they work, how they fit, how they stay up on your leg, or even others. I know you were testing them everywhere.
We tested on Justin's legs, and he's the one that sent me into a spiral because he's got some tree trunks for calves. And so the stretch, yeah, I mean, he's got man calves, I don't, all right? I skip leg day every day. But I wanted to make sure that it stretched properly, and I think we got the right fit to be able to stretch everything. They're breathable, they're stretchable, and they're big man certified.
Steve, what is the correct ride height for tube socks?
Man, I'm talking, if you got shorts on, shouldn't be able to see any gap. But if you're going with a little bit of short leg, you got to have like maybe a ½ inch gap from the knee. That's proper ride height right there, son.
Do you have high clearance tube socks?
They're only high clearance. I don't sell any low.
No standard clearance?
No standard length, only high clearance.
Okay.
How about nitrogen?
Nitrogen.
Proper pressure for a sock?
Proper pressure, you got to be at least 200 pounds.
Is that weight? Actually, are you talking about? You talking about my weight?
These are big man certified.
Or is this pressure?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yep, that's both.
Okay. At least
Josh,
you got that
sorry,
straight.
you can't wear them.
Randy wants to know, why are there 2 left socks in the package?
So that was I didn't like them clashing, so that was actually my decision to keep them both going the same way. I didn't like the way they look clashing. I have about 7 renderings of socks. I didn't like them, so I chose to keep them both flowing the same exact way.
Ryan, also another question. Are the Vans still in the works?
They can be, yes, but there's a lot more that goes into it than.
It's not an easy process.
It's not a super easy process at all. They can be a thing, but it's going to be like our high clearance radius rods. It's going to be a while.
So, what is the proper suspension setting on the clickers for your socks?
All the way soft, baby. All the way soft.
You're a little soft?
Yeah. No, always hard, but keep it soft. You know what I'm saying?
I got some that are off sock subject.
Off sock.
Good.
Yeah,
Off sock.
But actually, so because you've got the Vans on, I understand why everybody is all about that.
Those were a birthday present from you. Thank you, Justin.
You're welcome. I thought that was really nice.
Are they best
we can
for
thank
desert,
Jeanette, 'cause,
trail, or dune?
she's the one that made that happen.
What's that?
Are they best for desert, trail, or dune?
I tell you what, guys, if you are looking to win at your races and you guys are looking to just compete at your all-time high level, these are the socks for you. Okay, these create winners and champions, so we're gonna market that.
Are they
as well
socks
as I
or
can.
pantyhose?
They can be whatever you like them to be.
I think that like on some ladies that are a little bit shorter, those might actually be like leggings.
So these can actually pull up on me.
Yeah.
They can actually pull up to about right here, but my calf gets a little too fat. Or sorry, my thigh gets a little too fat. But they can pull up as high as you want them to. Just depends on how big.
When are those going to be on the site, Steve?
As soon as this live feed is over, they're going live.
Oh yeah, you're flicking the switch when we're done?
It's just, bam, they're on. It's the clapper.
How much are these socks?
I'm afraid to say, Justin.
Why?
No, they're gonna be $19.95, guys, and I'll throw in a koozie for you. How about that?
Oh, is that just for one sock? Because $19.95 sounds amazing for 2 socks.
No, it's just one, you guys. It's $19.95 for each. So yeah, you're looking at. No, it's $19.95 a pair, and I will throw in a koozie with that.
I have another one for you. Maybe these are $19.95 for 1 sock. But wait, there's more. If you hurry up and do this today, we will double your order
I'll
for
throw
the
the
same
second.
price.
Oh man! So you buy one, I'll throw the second one in for free.
Making a pair.
And that,
Amazing.
Justin, and that is why they pay you the big bucks.
Yeah, quick on my feet.
Quick on your feet.
Mitch, what do you got?
Can they pick them up at the store today? I'm assuming yes.
100%.
We
you
are
guys,
standing
you
in
guys
front
come
of the
by.
store
Yeah.
right now with
You come.
socks.
I'll give you the
ready to
socks
go.
off my feet.
Will you sign those if somebody jams down here right now?
My socks?
Yes. Would you sign those and let them go?
Sure.
For $19.95.
Sure.
Look out. That means the first
Oh
person.
man, but that's gonna mean I don't have socks on. It's been.
No, that means you get to put a new set on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Come on down.
So you heard it. He's gonna sign those. Your signature?
I don't know.
Yes, your signature.
Sure. I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
His
I don't know. I have
signature
a
on his socks, unwashed, like something.
Ew. I'll just get you a new pair.
For the first person that gets here, and actually the first person that actually wants them. How's that? Yeah. Maybe if there's 2 people here at the same time, that might go up.
I guess we have to split.
Yeah,
split
you
sock.
get one left
each
to
get
one guy,
sock.
and then
You
the
each
right
get a
to the
sock.
other guy.
All right, so you guys hurry up and
Or
get over
whoever
here if
wants
you
them.
want to. If you
Yeah.
want a piece of Steve's socks.
There you go. You want a piece of me? Come get
Anything
it.
else you want to say about socks before we go to other questions?
No,
What'd
sir.
I do?
Thanks for the support, guys. Let's see him one more time. There you go.
Speaking of support, I heard through the grapevine that your socks are an emotional support animal.
Definitely emotional support. I speak with them often. They help me through a lot in life. They keep me together, and their work is good tissues when you're crying.
I've also heard the higher the sock, the downer the food.
That is true.
So what does the down to the foo mean? Foo is like, that is your Quan. Would that be from another 80s movie? No? No? Jerry Maguire? Really?
It was like NASCAR.
No one's seen Jerry Maguire. Oh
You
my
just
God.
aged. You just aged yourself.
Oh.
I know the Money Pit, and you got mail.
That's it.
That's about it.
I know what the foo is. I was just trying to
Okay.
lay that out there for our older viewers.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah, nobody.
All the old people.
Yeah, my peeps.
Yeah. These are good
Mitch.
compression socks for older people too. You know?
Compression
Compression.
socks?
These are great. These
So
are great
these are
for.
medically approved.
These are great compression socks for you old people that need the. And we're not
good.
selling any pairs now. That's great.
Mitch, what do you got? And then I'm going to jump into some other questions.
Jay wants to know, are all your Glamis appointments booked?
I think you only had a couple in on
So
Sunday,
no,
right?
so October is fully booked. We are not filled up for Thanksgiving. We have quite a few spots left open for Thanksgiving on each day. So we'll be working Thanksgiving that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we have a few spots. I think we have five plus spots left on each of those days. But October is filled up. So we have no more dates left for October.
Matthew Jordan is completely replacing the stock shock on the base general the only option for a better ride. Yes, the base general has a shock that you cannot get into, and you have to buy either the long travel one that comes with walkers, or you can buy a Fox option for the general. And the base general, there's no option. You have to buy the shock that is the Fox option or our C2s. Those are your only options there. Explain the stage 4 RIS. Mitch.
Whoa.
I know. Go for it, though.
Stage 4.
Stage 4
Okay,
includes,
so you would get dual race spring kit, you would get RIS.
which is going to be internal shock work.
Yep, ride improvement system, so all the internal shock work. You would get front sway bar if the car allows for the front sway bar, and
Which
a
would
rear
be
sway bar.
like an XP1000.
Yeah, so like older XP1000s or your newer ones that have like the turbo style front bar, you would get the front bar with link, and then you would get a rear bar with link as well. So that would consider a stage 4.
Now, what's a stage 3? Basically, you're losing one of the bars.
Yep.
So if you have a turbo XP and it already has a front bar on it, then you may not want or need the front. We would just do the rear,
Do
or
the rear.
vice versa.
Yep.
So, and the stages, you know what, aren't specific to. They're not the same for everything. So some vehicles already have sway bars, so we're not going to put them on. That makes it a stage 2 or 3.
I heard that for
I know, and we really don't even go by that anymore. We kind of just explain
When he said that, I was
per
like,
vehicle. It's just somebody's seen it
Yeah.
and add the questions.
That's
So-
a great question.
And
Great
it is
question.
something that's a little bit older for what we are doing right now. Are they tuned individually? I'm assuming that is the socks. But if it is shocks, then all shock systems
yeah.
are tuned individually to you. You're the individual they're tuned to. You and your driving style and accessories and how well you want that thing to ride for your wife. We will tune that for all of that.
These will ride well for your wife as well.
We have a first bid for socks off of you at $1.
Oh, dang.
It's not going to get you very far. Next guy, paying 20.
$20?
20 bucks.
Woo,
Yep.
man, that you bought the socks. Yes, I mean,
He's up. He raised the retail by 5 cents.
I know. Wow, that's awesome.
pretty good.
Yeah.
If you get down here quick, Daniel, then they're yours for 20. If you're not here quick,
Is
they're
it
not
David
going
or
to.
Daniel?
I can't read. Remember, it's Daniel McCain.
Okay.
McLean. Sorry, Mitch. What do you got?
Elroy wants to know ride height on Turbo S velocity on 33s.
17, 16 and a half. 17, 16 and a half. 17 in the front, 16 and a half in the rear.
I just had one for you, Justin. It was a store question. Let me find it. Sorry. Anyone from store running the rally class at UTVWC?
We are not at the championships. We're actually taking the pre-runner there to use as a pre-runner. We're not running it in the race in the rally class. We are going to be running the pro stock class next year for Best in the Desert. So we'll be running 2 cars, pro turbo and stock class next year.
Will
Is you going to be in the car for that?
possibly.
Yeah, a little bit of Mitch, a little Ernie, all kinds of stuff. But maybe quite a few people. Who knows?
It'll be fun.
I'll tell you what, Mitch is fast as shit. So you guys better look out if Mitch is driving.
Herndon, thank you, Justin. Herndon wants to know, will a revalve void any warranty, either factory or extended?
Absolutely not. And we have actually been in this situation before where dealers have said that it does void the warranty. They are lying, trying not to be involved in it. It does not void the warranty whatsoever. So don't worry about that. And don't let somebody tell you otherwise.
Alfredo wants to know, is it true that the new smart shocks for the X3 are giving problems? What problems have we ran into with those, Steve?
Calibration problems. So I know there's a couple updates that you can get at like a dealership to calibrate the shock length and the extended length and stuff like that goes into that. So those are the only issues we have ran into a couple times. But other than that, I have not specifically or personally ran into any issue other than a calibration issue, which can be taken care of at any dealership that has buds.
So Daniel McLean, who bid $20 for the socks.
Okay.
He's in San Diego and wants to know if he can hit his card and send them. Daniel, I'm sorry, but I said the first person coming into the showroom can have the signed socks
I appreciate his dedication,
off
though.
of Steve's calves.
I appreciate the
It
dedication.
has to be somebody who's showing up now to get them. But we will gladly send you a set that are not worn by Steve. Would you sign another set, Steve?
Whatever they want.
All right. Well, maybe we'll send a
want.
signed set to Daniel that have not been worn. How's
Okay, that sounds good.
Mr. Sparkles would like to know, when he comes to the shop today, will you install his new socks?
Done. But we charge $250 in labor. So you got, was that $270 socks? Yeah, done, dude. We're good.
You got one, Justin?
I'm pretty good. Daniel, no problem, man. We got you either way.
E. Musthashi, sorry if I butchered that. I recently nearly doubled the horsepower of my car with the turbo. Should I consider changing shock settings due to the increase in power?
So typically the only thing that more power does is allow you to drive faster. And if you are driving faster over the same rough stuff, typically the shocks have to be stiffer. So that's the only thing you're going to do. You're going to adjust the compression knob a little bit tighter, stiffen the system, and go for it. You could then tune the inside. You could tune the spring package too, but you're just tuning it for faster speeds. That's the only thing we would change.
Nick F. Windsor, are the 2025 walkers adequate for a play car?
You can answer that.
Yeah, I would say yeah. I mean, you set them up for whatever you're doing, valving springs, you have the adjustability with that. If you're wanting to go farther than that, like maybe racing it or getting more aggressive, RC2s are definitely what I would recommend after that point.
Yeah, if you're super aggressive play or starting to race, then you need to get and you need to step it up.
That RS1, we kept walkers on it, and it was a bad
It
mamma
was
jamma.
awesome. But you know what? An RS1 is also a 1,300-pound car.
True that.
With one
True
person.
that.
So you start throwing 2, 3, 4 people in a 1,600 pound car with
Yeah.
accessories becomes 1,800 pounds, with people becomes 2,800 pounds. That's a lot of people, by the way, 1,000 pounds, by the way. You will have to step that system up. So it depends on what you're doing for play.
Yeah, I like the walkers. I don't really have any issues with them, honestly. But yeah.
I think we're good to go. Steve, you can sign us out if you like, but I got to tell you, I really like those socks on you, man. They're great. You did a good job on those.
Thank you, Justin. I really
Hell
appreciate it.
yeah, brother.
Well, if you guys are looking to get some sock therapy, please visit our website at www.shocktherapyusa.com. Or if you have any questions for us, call in at 623-217-4959.
Take it easy, guys.